So hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Let's Go Pogo, and this is going to be some Premier Cup games from the Master League, and going to show you some things that have been happening to me. I've been mostly going 3 and 2, but not all down to my poor skill, a heap down to this super buggy game, and I know we shouldn't complain about it, but look at this. I'm in, and that's what it does for 5 minutes, and at the end I've lost the battle, so I have to close down, reopen the app, and I've lost. I can't do anything. You can see there I'm frantically trying to do stuff. Here's another one where I went into the battle and couldn't see what was happening at all. No idea what I was up against. They was led with Togekiss, moved into Garchomp. I couldn't swap. They threw a Sand Tomb, which was, I know, game's over at this point. So very frustrated. But we're going to be focusing on Chandelure. Ignore the Litwick, I just haven't renamed it. But it's a Chandelure. It's 98%, 15, 15, 14, with Hex, Shadow Ball, and Overheat. So let's get into these battles and see what we come up against. It's not a perfect set by any means, and I'm still very much learning this team. I put this team together this morning, and I've just been playing around with it. So led with the Togekiss. Now this is a great lead for me. They're going to swap out, I would imagine, and yeah, they do, and they come in with Gyarados. Now I need to swap into Snorlax. A little bit slow on the swap there. The swap. But Body Slam spam is going to work very nicely here. It's going to just chip away, and I think this might be a crunch, so I'm going to shield it. It's Outrage. It's still a good shield, I think. I can get to another Body Slam. They've expended all of their energy there, and they should let this go, I would imagine. Yeah, that goes through. So we're in a great position here. Togekiss comes out. Now I am switch locked at the minute, so just going to throw a Body Slam, just try and get some chip damage, chip away at it before I can bring Chandelure back in. And yeah, do that now, and I'll bring up Metagross, sorry. I have the energy lead here, so I should be able to get to this Earthquake quicker, but I foolishly bait before, and they've obviously counted here, and they don't fall for my bait. Now I'm in a world of pain here. I need to think about what to do, so I am going to shield because it is going to be an Earthquake, and that would definitely take me out. And I'm going to throw Meteor Mash just to get some more chip away at it. If this goes through, she might take it out. No, they shield, so I get a shield, which is fantastic. They've obviously lost track of counting. This is going to take me out, I think, regardless. I think Earthquake maybe. Yeah, Earthquake definitely going to take me out at that range. So in comes Snorlax, and then I'm into Chandelure. Now I kind of almost threw it here. The Ancient Power does a lot of damage, and I do get the Shadow Ball off. But if I just snowed in with Snorlax, I think I would have been okay. And here I'm really risking it. But can Snorlax come in and save the day with a tiny bit of HP? He does. That's one thing you can always rely on Snorlax to do, is just come in and save the day. I'm really loving my Shadow Snorlax, as you know. I need to stop using him though. It's just the best save switch in Master League and in Premier Cup. It's just a great save switch. It doesn't take so much damage off anything. Nobody's happy to see it, and it's big and bulky. So we're led here with Garchomp. Now Garchomp is not a favourable lead for me at all. And here I'm thinking, it's just a Sand Tomb. And actually they've managed to build up to an Outrage, which is just crazy. I did not see that coming. And I'm in a really, really disadvantaged straight away here. They're going to protect this Garchomp all day long because they know I don't have an answer to it. Yeah, I really do struggle with Garchomps in the game. But Snorlax is doing his best there. I am going to shield because I'm going to hopefully try and get another Body Slam off. Knowing it's going to be another Outrage. I wonder whether it's a single move, because I personally wouldn't have gone Outrage twice on that. That's not very energy efficient. And here a Sand Tomb would be very good, but they swap out. Now, if I'd seen the swap out, I should have thrown Superpower. But Body Slam is okay. That does some nice chip damage. And then going to come in with Chandelure. Shadow Ball is going to do a heap if this goes. Oh, there's no shield left, so it is going to go through, take them out. Feeling very good now, and then all of a sudden you get slammed with your goodness. So if this has got Aqua Tail, it's really not going to be, it's going to be game over for me. But they go for a crunch, does a lot of damage. I still have the shield, which is okay. Meteor Mash should do a good chunk of damage to it, but probably not enough to take it out, as it isn't. I'm going to go down with the shield here by the looks of it. Yeah. I've got a shield, but unfortunately, Aqua Tail is just going to wipe out Chandelure with the weakness to fire for super effective, and we lose the match. At least we can't blame lag that time, eh? At least it's a proper loss. So we're going into battle with Ramirez 1999, and let's see what he leads with. So, Machamp, I think this is a good lead for me, but I kind of panic and bail out. So I go into Metagross. This shouldn't do lots of damage. It's just going to be a cross chop. Cross chop it is. Comes through. Happily take that. Now I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. Hoping that they think it's a bait. But I'm guessing they're going to shield anyway. Yeah, they do shield. So I've wasted an awful lot of energy there. I am going to shield this, and I'm not 100% sure why. Santum, he's going to lower my debuff me, and I'm going to let this Santum come through because I don't think it will take me out, and I think I can still get to the Meteor Mash. So Meteor Mash, you always think, it's not going to do a lot against Garchomp, but look at this. Boom. Gone. Absolutely crazy. I did not expect to come out of that with the lead. So in comes Machamp. And I know that Snorlax is not good, so I'm going to chuck Chandelure in there, and I'm going to shield it just because Chandelure is a little glassy, but I get some happiness there. So Overheat is just going to one-shot this Magnezone, but they shield it, which is okay because I'm going to go into Snorlax, going to lick it down and get to a superpower and take it out that way instead. So it was worth having a go because I've got that swap. And I can clear that debuff by swapping into Snorlax. Now, Machamp is going to do a heap of damage to Snorlax. Cross Chop really does do a lot there. Now, unfortunately, this Machamp has farmed up a little bit, so I need to get to this Shadow Ball. And I'm like, can I survive a Cross Chop? Can I survive a Cross Chop? I can so easily survive a Cross Chop. What was I concerned about? I was going for the mocking farm down, and my opponent backs out. GG's. That was a great game. I enjoyed that one a lot. And I learned a lot about this team. As I say, this is the first time using Chadelure, and I did a couple of sets before. I did one set before with all of the pausing and the crashing, and then you see me using it in action here. So still a lot to learn with it. Now Electrovire, I'm not 100% sure whether this is good for me or not. I am going to shield just in case. This is going to be a Thunder Punch, I would imagine. Ice Punch. Ice Punch is going to do very little. So I'm going to go into Snorlax. They bring it their Snorlax. Now I'm just going to chuck the Superpower, thinking, he's not going to chuck a Superpower this quick. Like, that's way too soon. And it goes through, which is fantastic. Now, obviously I'm debuffed at this quite high stage, and I am switch locked. But this is okay, I can shield this one up. Just going to be a Body Slam, but being a Shadow and being debuffed, Body Slam will do some damage. So I'm going to throw a Body Slam expecting them to shield because they think I'm going to Superpower again. And I get their shield, which is great. Now I have no shields, they do, so I'm going to chuck another Body Slam. This will get it fairly low. We're into the red there. Now they're going to chuck a couple of moves at me here. I guess it's going to be an outrage how much they've been going up. Earthquake. Okay, so Earthquake definitely hurts, particularly with me debuff. But if I get to this Body Slam, I was there. I could have won Switch on this game, but I didn't. So we're going to go into Metagross and hopefully try for the farm down. And unlucky, I can't farm down. And you'll see a couple of occasions where I try and farm down and I don't do a very good job of it. But Body Slam's just going to, it all mounts up. That chip damage definitely mounts up over time. You don't want it. So in comes Electrode. They're going to throw Thunder Punch at me. This will probably one-shot me. No, it doesn't. That surprises me. So we're going into Chandelure. We're just going to throw this Shadow Ball. This should take them out. Oh, they've got a shield still, so it's not going to. That would be why. Now this Ice Punch is going to do around about 25% damage, I would say. Not ineffective. But if I can get to this Shadow Ball, I was there. You saw I was there again. I cannot win CMP, but Thunder Punch takes me out, which makes this game a lot harder than it should have been. but I'm at an earthquake. Now, Metagross earthquake, I've never seen a Metagross survive an earthquake ever. I'm super surprised, managed to farm it down, and I've got this ready to go. So the Meteor Mash is going to take out Electrovire, and GG's to my opponent. I made that game a lot harder than I should have. It should have been a lot more simple than that. But going into the next game, so let's see what we're going to get here. We've got Shin398. Thank you very much for the matchup here, and let's get into this game. So Chandelure into Magnezone. The way to play this, I think, is to go up to OP, but they're going to Dragonite, so I'm going to swap into my Magnezone, and I am just going to try for this fairly. I'm not going to try and farm this down. Actually, I'm going to get up to the Earthquake, and then I'm just going to chuck the Meteor Mashes. Hopefully, grab some shields. If not, I'd be very happy to take them out as well. This is looking good. Another Meteor Mash coming up. Yeah, get to that before them. They're going to give me both shields here. They are, which is fantastic. I think they're going to come at me with a Hurricane. So, am I going to shield this? I think I am. Yeah, I'm going to shield this because it will be a Hurricane. And that probably would have cleared me out, whereas this Meteor Mash will take them out. So I'm going for the farm down again. And yeah, I'm rubbish at farming down. This is why I shouldn't do it. So unfortunately, Dragon Claw comes through and takes out all of that wasted energy. Back into Chandelure because I don't want to reveal my hand at this point. Going to quickly chuck a Shadow Ball, and then I'm going to get the heck out of there. Bring in Snorlax. Great chip damage. Well, it's not even chip damage. That's quite significant damage. Now get to the super. Get to the Super Power. Super Power should one-shot this Magnezone and take him out. Doesn't quite. Now this is unfortunate that I'm going to take some wild charge damage, which that hurts. But managed to go into this match with a little bit of energy. Get to the Body Slam. I was at the Body Slam. You saw I was at the Body Slam, right? I was there. They're going to Aqua Tail me, take me out. And this is just, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm out. And I was there. I had that game in my hand a couple of times. So at 3-2 there. My feelings with Chandelure is that it's, I need to learn how to play it properly first. I think that would definitely help. But it definitely has some play in this Premier Cup. And particularly with so much Togekiss and Metagross, it really, it comes to its own there. So how are you doing? I hope your ELO rating is going up. Mine is now at 2,100, as you saw there. I'm comfortable with that. I think that's pretty good. I'm struggling to get much higher. I did get as high as 2,180, but went on a terrible losing streak over the weekend. So how are you doing? Until next time, what are you still doing here? Let's go Pogo.